Attack helicopters swoop overhead and fire. A truck bomb is detonated by forces on the ground. That's what's left of it, 25-year-old Corporal Mohammed Al-Yasir says, as we push forward. His Humvee has been hit so many times, he can barely see through the bulletproof glass. When we finish liberating Mosul, I'm going to ask for my sweetheart's hand in marriage, he tells us. Al-Yasir dreams of the future, but now has to focus on surviving the present. A bulldozer barricades side roads to defend against one of the biggest ongoing threats, suicide car bombers.
It's one of the ways that ISIS was mounting its weapons, firing at troops as they were coming down.
We're with the Counterterrorism Division's Special Forces. The men are tired. They have been fighting non-stop since ISIS swept through Iraq more than 2 years ago. But morale is high. They've reached the town of Barzilla, just 20 kilometers from Mosul.
The forces have been pounding this area. This is the front line, and being this close to the fighting, one can't help but to think, but to wonder about the fate of the civilians who potentially might be trapped inside.
Thankfully, it seems there are none. The vast majority fled this peaceful Christian enclave 2 years ago. That's when we were last here, just after ISIS captured Mosul, when Yusuf and his friend tried to pretend that everything was normal, when 22-year-old Mariana swore that she would stay even if she was the only one left, and when Father Ben Hamlalu's church was a tranquil sanctuary. This shattered community, this shattered country has already suffered so much. Staff Sergeant Dargham doesn't tell his wife and 4 children he's at the front. He does not call them to say goodbye before heading into the fight. What would you tell your wife and children if you could call them now? I ask. God willing, I will return home when we have liberated all of Iraq's lands, he responds. But liberating the land is only the first part of the battle.